What's up, y'all? It's another episode of the Don't Get DQ podcast, the last one of the regular season. The Browns just took an L, I think 28-14 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Normally I ask Q, what's your initial reaction to the game? But I'm going to start with my initial reaction to the game. First of all, I'm ticked off. Like, I'm so ticked off, so disappointed. Fire Stefanski, fire Joe Woods. You literally have one of the best running backs in the league, arguably the best, and you're giving them 11, 12 carries a game in such a crucial game. And that's the thing I don't understand. The Browns do not understand crucial games where they need, like Saints games, need to give Chubb the ball. These important games where they need to give Chubb the ball and they don't give it to him. They give it to Kareem Hunt instead. They try to throw the ball to Njoku and Bryant. Like, they don't need the ball. We don't need to have a great offensive line for Chubb to work behind. Deshaun Watson took 10 sacks today. Took a ridiculous amount of sacks. He was holding the ball a ridiculous amount today. Line looked okay, spotty in a lot of areas. We obviously didn't catch the ball a ton. Like, I can't think of any receivers that caught the ball consistently today. Cooper had one catch that I remember. Peoples-Jones had one catch I remember. Bryant had one catch, and Njoku had like 3, and Chubb had a touchdown. Irritating. And then Najee Harris is doing whatever he wants. Stiff arming people, dribbling people's heads off the canvas. Kenny Pickett, out of all people, throwing the ball on us. Deshaun Watson throwing picks, clearly, when people are being triple covered. It's like, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And drive killers. You got Jedrick Wills. Prayers go out to him, though, because he got hurt at the end of the game, obviously. But making a clean penalty that killed the drive at the beginning of one of the drives. Then 3rd and 1, we give it to Hunt. Or 3rd and 2. Then we got to punt it. Like, bro, we selling ourselves, bro. I'm so glad the season over, bro. I'm so irritated, bro. This is, so irritating, bro. Like, we should have knocked the Steelers out of the playoff picture. I'm not even playing. Like, we should have knocked them out, bro. They were done. They're not better than us, bro. And we lost. How did we lose, bro? Guys, they're not better than us. They're not better. They're sorry. They're sorry, bro. The Steelers are sorry. With a sorry quarterback. We have Deshaun Watson, and we lost. And Nick Chubb and Cooper. And Garrett. And Ward. And Newsom. And where was Ward half the time? Why wasn't Ward on the field a bunch? Man, I'm getting irritated. Give it up to Pickens. Pickens played well. And when he did get the ball, but it's like, bro, and then tic-tac penalty calls too. Emerson with all these PIs. They're not PIs. They're not. I'm so irritated, bro. I'm ready for XFL, USFL, bro. I'm done with the NFL, bro. I'm done with the Browns, bro. I'm done with them, bro. I'm done. I need a break, bro. This is my offseason as well. This ain't offseason. This is my offseason as well, because I need 5, 6 months to get ready for this again, bro, because this was horrible, bro. This was one of the worst seasons, one of the most, I'm so ticked, bro. I'm so done right now. I'm so done. I know it's trusting the process. I know that, bro. Fire Stefanski, bro. I understand what he brings, but fire him, bro. Fire him, bro. Cut Kareem Hunt. Get rid of Jedrick Wills if you can, bro. Again, prayers up to him. Sympathy completely. But he is not on our – he should not – bro, get rid of him. Get rid of, Joe Woods, bro. Get rid of him. Get Greedy Williams off. He ain't even doing nothing today, but get Greedy Williams off the roster. I'm just done, bro. I'm done. Too much inconsistency this entire season. All around the board. Kicking the ball. I can't tell how many games we lost because we couldn't kick well, bro. I'm not saying today was one of them. But we lost so many games we couldn't kick well. We lost so many games we didn't run the ball well. Why are we running the ball with 2 minutes left in the game when we're down by 2 scores? Why are we running inside zone? Why? Why are we running inside zone with 2 minutes left? It doesn't make. Why is Njoku hurdling people with 2 minutes left? In our own hair, bro. What are we doing? This makes no sense, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired of this team, bro. I'm tired of this team. Too much talent to be playing absolute garbage, bro. Losing to these teams, bro. Too much talent, bro. I'm tired of it. Fire Stefanski. Fire Joe Woods. Get rid of him, bro. Actually, get rid of him. Get rid of Kareem Hunt. He serves no purpose in Cleveland anymore. Get rid of these unnecessary people. Get rid of Cleveland Bryant. Maybe even get rid of Cade York. That's how I'm feeling right now. Get rid of Cade York. It's done, bro. I'm tired of it. Honestly, we should have won. We should have not. Bro, everybody in the AFC was going to the playoffs except us. Everybody. Like, bro, we are not fourth in the division. Bro, come on now. That's crap, bro. Give me a headache. I'm getting irritated. Here, but I'm gonna ask you, what was your thoughts about the game? What was your thought?
Hey, that was wow, David. Wow.
Bro, I'm
no,
irritated.
Man, I see what you're saying. When that third quarter started, I didn't think we were going to win the game. I mean, like we've said multiple times, Stefanski cannot lead comebacks in the second half. It was just, fire Stefanski, man. I was legit like yelling at my TV. Like it was getting really annoying. Seeing drives that didn't have Nick Chubb involved on a run play or any runs unless it was Deshaun Watson scrambling for his life. Like I don't understand what the point of not running the ball is. I don't understand the point of having Kareem Hunt in the game on 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 1. I don't understand why you have these plays that just aren't working. Deshaun is making terrible decisions, throwing in triple coverage. I said a stat last week. I said Amari Cooper would have 14 for 228 and a touchdown. He had maybe 2 catches the entire game. I was completely wrong. But this, Stefanski's got to go. I'm, and then doing the ball, you see what happens. Like Nick Chubb can get those yards, but you're running the ball too late. Like I don't know why Stefanski likes to wait to the fourth quarter to give Chubb all his carries. I don't get it. I don't understand why or what the purpose of it is. I just don't understand. Chubb today had 12 carries. Like, what are we doing, bro? 12 carries and he averaged 6.5 a carry. Like, give him the ball more. I don't understand that. Then you got Alex Highsmith getting 2.5 sacks. Cameron Hayward 2 sacks. Like, bro, what? Deshaun Watson, get rid of the ball, bro. You allowed 7 sacks today. 7 sacks, bro. 9 penalties. Like, I don't. And some of the penalties weren't. Some of them weren't really, low penalties. But then the drive code, like you said, Jedrick Wills holding. Like, why we? I don't understand how someone who the top 10 pick, bro, out of Bama, is struggling this much in the league. I just don't understand. Didn't he go against TJ Watt? He went against Alex Highsmith. I mean, okay, Highsmith is all right. He's good, but like, bro, I don't understand. I just don't get it. Deshaun Watson's 2 interceptions is crazy. This is crazy. Like you said, I don't know, just dumb decisions. You got Njoku hurdling people. like, bro, this isn't the time to flex in. You can jump. Like, bro, we losing the game. We're down 14 points by, bro. This is Kenny Pickett we lost to. Like, I feel disrespected. You got Derek Watt scoring. Like, bro, I feel disrespected. Like, bro, this is Derek Watt. Like, what are we doing for real? You got Watson fumbling the ball way too many times. I've seen so many strip sacks. This game was ridiculous. Like, I don't know what was going on. Joe Woods, he got to go. Blown coverages in the first half. You see Pickens scoring in the last few minutes of the first half, just ridiculous. I don't understand why we're blowing coverages. Joe Woods, he's gone. Stefanski, you got to go, bro. I'm tired of seeing Stefanski. He cannot lead us in the fourth quarter or third quarter. He has never done it on a consistent basis. He needs to get out of Cleveland, bro. He has to go. This is getting out of hand, bro. I'm tired of seeing these random players make plays on us. Like, there is no excuse to have Connor Hayward making these catches, bro. I don't understand. Who cares if Connor Hayward or Cameron's brother? I don't care, bro. This is Connor Hayward. He's not even their starter, bro. It's not even their starting tight end. Why is Connor Hayward making catches in the seam? Like what? Okay, you know what? Let me just say this right here, bro. Joe Woods by Stefanski, you gotta go by Kareem Hunt by Taven Bryant by and even off the field, Jadeveon Clowney. What are you doing, bro? Like what are you doing making these like, bro, go home, bro. Like, honestly, just stop. Like, I don't even want to see this man. Like, I don't even want to, bro. Lord have mercy, we suck. Like, we are terrible. Like, bro, I'm sitting here just like, And at the end of the game, bro, just take a knee, bro. Like we're just doing stuff that's dumb. We're just giving people more stats now. We're giving them sacks. Like just Deshaun Watson, bro. You do not need to run around for 5 seconds in the backfield. Just like get rid of the ball. I don't understand what we're doing. I just don't get it. I just don't get it, bro.
Yeah.
Like we're actually we're literally we're trash. Like we're terrible. We're a terrible team. We're trash. Like this is.
Yeah.
We lost to Kenny Pickett, bro. And even Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett had 1 sack today. Like, bro, I know you're getting ahead every single play. I know you're getting double teamed. But, like, come on, bro. And then when you do get a sack, you got penalties. Like, you got Winfrey getting a sack, and then you got Tony Fields holding. Like, come on. Like, bro, like you said, bro, you're selling ourselves. This is getting ridiculous. It's really getting annoying for real.
Yeah.
Like, at this point, bro, fire every single coach. Everyone is out of there, bro. Bring new coaches in. We need a new face, bro, for the Browns. This is crazy.
Yeah, bro. I'm tired of this mess, bro. Like it just
fire every single coach, bro. I do not care. Bro. Fire every single coach, and they're all gone, bro.
It's facts, bro.
This is crazy. We're bro. The effort isn't there. Najee Harris is pushing guys, carrying like 4 people. Like I don't understand how you can let one guy drag 4 grown men, bro, for 4 yards. Like you don't tackle Najee Harris, bro, and bring him to the ground. This is getting out of hand, bro. The effort is terrible. This team is trash. They don't care. You can clearly see it. Denzel Ward is playing mid, and he got injured too. Whatever. You know, Newsom played pretty good, but it's like, yeah, this team is like really bad. I just don't understand this. You got Kenny Pickett playing good. Like you got George Pickens looking nice. Like, come on, bro. Like Connor Hayward. Like okay, hey, bro. I don't know what to say. This is just disappointing. You know, we lost to a very bad team again for the 5th time this year. So I don't know. We lost a lot of times this year. I don't even know, but I just don't understand how you can be so good one week and then so bad. And like this team, this is trash, man. Browns suck, bro. Browns suck. Like this is disappointing, man. I don't know what to say besides, you know, just we suck and fire every single coach. Fire everyone, bro. And trade Kareem Hunt and Greedy Williams and all that. Just trade them all, bro.
Yep.
What we're doing. I don't understand what the point of this is anymore.
Yeah, bro. I don't
care
even
for the
know
whole Browns organization, bro. Like this
exactly
is the league, bro.
I'm saying, bro. Like I don't even know if I can take another season of this, bro. I'll be real. I'll be
the worst season ever.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Like the Browns this season took my excitement out of Sundays. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like this is the least invested. Like we've been doing this podcast, but this is the least invested I've been in Brown football since I started watching because they have played so mid, inconsistent. Like there's been so much hype, so much buildup, and they've played like absolute crap. Like this is the least invested. Like literally, I don't even know what their record is half the time. Like I don't even know who they're playing because I don't care enough because they don't show me that they can win games. Even in times where they were losing games, they at least had a team that had somewhat of a consistency and a heart. This team has way too many names. Like if I see Denzel Ward and Greg Newsom and Myles Garrett, I'm like, whoa. But if I see them consistently losing, it makes me even more disappointed that I'm seeing big names that can't get the job done. That makes me so much irritated. If I see people like Terrell Pryor back then, okay, I'm not expecting to win, but we're going in there every game as an underdog and we're trying. You know, these players are becoming superstars, but we have players that are stars, superstars, and we can't get the job done. It makes it that much more disappointing. We can't win with the best back, one of the best backs in the NFL,
bro.
And arguably when he's at his best, a top 5 quarterback and a top 10 receiver and a top 5 lineman and top 3 secondaries in the NFL.
And a top 10 tight end. Like, bro, what else do we need?
Like, bro.
It's the fancy you have got to go. I'm so, bro. Fire this man, bro. You're giving Nick Chubb 12 carries. You're giving Nick Chubb. You're giving Nicholas Jamar Chubb, who currently right now is entering his prime. You're giving him 12 carries, bro. You're giving like this man. Like, why is Nick Chubb not getting the ball? I don't understand, bro. Why is Nick Chubb not getting the ball? I don't understand it, bro. I really don't. It's crazy. Blasphemy, bro. This is blasphemy. I just cannot believe what we're witnessing, bro. This is it's terrible. Like
Browns suck.
Browns suck, bro.
Browns suck.
Browns suck.
Browns love you, man, but
We
you
love
suck.
it, bro. But they suck. You guys suck, bro. You
Yeah,
guys are
like
really trash. But this is not. It's not a good, bro. This season, you know what's crazy? 2019 season is more exciting than this, bro. We had Odell and we lost like 6 games, or we won like 6 games or whatever. I still had more enjoyment watching him than this team. This team is really bad. This team is trash. Like I had more fun losing games with Brissett at quarterback than Deshaun Watson, bro. This is terrible. I'm tired of this team, bro. This is why you're supposed to have 2 teams in the league that you like. For me, it's the Seahawks. Those are my Seahawks, bro. You have 1 team to fall back on. But this team is so bad, bro. I am done right now with NFL football, bro.
I'm saying I'm not even. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not even gonna watch the afternoon games. I'm not even gonna. After this, I'm hopping on Xbox and I'm going on GTA and I'm just driving around and I'm listening to music, bro. Because I'm done right now, bro. I'm done.
I went to church this morning. I had a great word, bro. I had a great word. I'm thinking, to come back home, watch the Browns, go to work, you know, see Mark Cooper get his 14 catches or something, and now I see this. I see Najee Harris pushing guys around. I see random penalties. I see no face mask getting called. I see Najee getting held. Then I see blow cut. Like I'm done, bro. But I am happy the Browns season's over. I'm happy on the play. I don't want to even watch more Browns football this year, bro.
Yeah, best news of all year. Browns season's over. Best news of all year.
I am legitimately happy, bro. You can cut Anthony Schwartz. You can cut Vita Williams. You can trade Kareem Hunt. You can release anyone else who's not playing good. Or you can release bro Brian or whatever. You can fire Joe Woods, fire Stefanski. I don't care anymore, bro. This team is so bad, bro. The coaching is terrible. The culture here is trash. Like we let the Pittsburgh Steelers beat us, bro.
Yeah, they're not even
good.
They're bad, bro. They're gonna get bounced. They're gonna get bounced in the playoffs so fast.
What are we doing? Like I don't. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like this is like we are terrible. We're trash. Like, well, I can't even believe this. Like, this is actually like one of the like. Wow.
Worst season of Cleveland Browns football
I've ever seen ever, man. This is terrible. This season's been terrible. Disappointing. Yep. Disappointing.
Again, bro, I'm ready. I'm just ready for the spring leagues, like the XFL, USFL.
Honestly, bro, do we start a podcast for the XFL, bro?
You know what, bro? I think we should, bro. Like the XFL.
We really should, bro.
Because
we should.
Browns, you can get a little hiatus, bro. We gotta do something that gives us a little excitement, bro. That gives us life. Because I'm tired of coming on here every week.
It's the same message every time, bro. I'm tired of saying it, bro.
Saying the same thing.
Joe Woods.
Saying the same things, bro.
Oh
how many times we go put Joe Woods as the thumbnail? How many times we go put Joe Woods as the thumbnail, bro?
Bro, don't understand.
We can't keep doing that.
Don't get it.
Not because the XFL is starting February 18th, I think, and the USFL is starting a few weeks after that. Honestly, we might have to get XFL or USFL page going. I would love to, bro. We might have to. You know, honestly, I would love to do that. Maybe you can do the XFL, or I can do the USFL. We can just mix them together, and I'll be on that. I'll be on that like crazy. Right. But we need something that gives us life, bro. Like we need to see. Like we know these players care somewhat, but when you're in the NFL, it's all big time. It's all entertainment. It's all money. In the spring leagues, it's players that are hungry, that love to play, that become stars. I want to see that. I'm tired of, like I said, I'm tired of seeing us with these established names and not doing nothing with it. Like this don't make no sense. How are we the bottom of the barrel when we got all these stars? We wasted so much.
We have one of the most talented teams on paper in the league, bro. In the league.
And we not in the playoffs.
7 wins.
And we not in the playoffs. Bro. It don't even make no sense. Well, y'all, let's go to the next segment. Let's talk about let's end it on that note. Browns not good. Not good at all.
That's it.
Let's go to our next segment. All pro teams. Let's talk about our all pro award. Maybe we can talk all pro teams, regular season awards. Q, you can kind of list off. You were saying you were making your list a little bit earlier. Let's hear what you got. And I'll kind of see if I'm riding with what you're going with and if there's any maybe suggestions or things I could add to that. But let's hear what you got for your all pro list.
Yeah. Quarterback, first of all, pro is Pat Mahomes. I think, 14-win season, over 40 touchdowns, 5,000 passing yards. Pat Mahomes is Pat Mahomes. He's been like that.
Yeah.
4 on the ground. Broke a single season record for most yards in the season, combined yards in the season. Yesterday. So, Pat Mahomes is Pat Mahomes. He's doing his thing. I think he's the best quarterback in football right now. A running back, I had a hard time trying to figure out which one I would put. It was either between Nick Chubb or Josh Jacobs. And it was difficult because, they're both pretty much very similar. They both average 5 yards a carry. They both average or got 12 touchdowns on the ground. The only difference is, Nick Chubb has about 40 carries less than Josh Jacobs. Which, as we know, he won't get the ball for some odd reason. Stefanski can't figure out how to give him the ball. I don't know. But, I did go Josh Jacobs, number one, just because he also has 50 catches on the year, way more receiving yards than Nick Chubb. But it was difficult to figure which one, But yeah, first team All Pro running back Josh Jacobs for me. Do you agree with that, or you think Nick Chubb is probably higher up?
I would say, yeah, I agree with that. Again, like, it just, bro, if you give Chubb his carries he deserves, bro, he leads the league. He gets, bro,
easily,
what happened to pride, bro? Get this man a rushing title. Why was that the priority?
It's annoying, bro. It's like, I'm actually fed up with this.
Get this man a rushing title.
Like, give him something, bro. Like, he's too good to not have a title yet, bro. He's too good.
Bro, bro, what is going on? Get this man a rushing title.
This man has averaged 5 yards a carry every year in his career, and he's not have a title yet, bro. He is the definition of consistency, bro. He runs the ball better than anyone else in the league, bro. And we have fans giving him 10 carries a game, 15 a game. I don't understand. I can't enough of that, bro. I'm not even getting it, bro. I can't even get into that again. I can't even go there anymore, bro.
Can't blame you, bro. Can't blame you. All right, what we got at receiver?
Why not one? I got Justin Jefferson. Yes,
no debate there.
I do think he's the best in the league.
No debate there.
So. I mean, over 120 some catches, over 1,700 yards is crazy. Over 5 touchdowns. He's the most. He's that young star. He is a superstar in the making. His prime doesn't come for another 4 years, so he'll probably be going like he's going to be. I think personally, he'll probably have 1,500 yards every year until he's like 30 years old. The way he's playing right now, he's playing great.
Yeah,
he's definitely wideout number one. Wideout two was difficult. I couldn't really figure out. It was between Adams and Tyreek Hill, but I did go Tyreek Hill just because Tyreek Hill is. It's coming. You still can't stop it. He plays so good. He's so fast. That speed kills, man. Speed is crazy. Over 200 yards, broke the record for the Dolphins first year. And I feel like both those guys, Jettas and the Cheetah, both play with questionable quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins, and then you got Tagovailoa, who's in and out consistently, injured a lot with concussions and all that stuff. So to have Tyreek Hill get 1,500 yards is crazy. I think he's definitely playing really well this year. Those are my two receivers.
I agree with that one. Yeah, especially Tyreek's had to navigate so much through quarterbacks and stuff. He's the speed kills for sure. I agree with that one.
Yep. Our tight end, it's pretty obvious. Travis Kelce's the best tight end in the league. He has been for the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Kelce's Mr. Consistent. Over 1,300 yards this year. Over this year again. I don't get how a tight end can be that dominant for that long. One game he had 4 catches or 4 touchdowns. So that's just ridiculous. I just don't understand how that can how he's that good at playing football. He's the best tight end. It's pretty much that simple. O-line was difficult, so I'm not really good with O-linemen, but my tackles, I had Trent Williams and I had Lane Johnson from Philadelphia. And my guards, I had Batonio and I had Chris Lindstorm from from the Falcons. Yeah. I think Batonio I think the O-line is difficult, but I feel like those have been the best O-linemen this year, most consistent. And then
Yeah.
at center I had Jason Kelsey.
Yeah,
Um,
he's yeah. But
he's good. He's been good forever. So, I mean, that I just don't understand like how like a center I feel like is difficult to play. Just because on the line all you do is block like 300-pound men who are like 6'4", 6'5", and him do it. Being undersized at his position is crazy. So
yeah.
definitely him. At edge number one edge this year to me is Nick Bosa. I mean, Nick Bosa has like 18 sacks or something crazy like that. Something like that. I don't know. 18 sacks is ridiculous. I think he's
Yeah.
the best in the league. Most pressures, most quarterback hits, most sack. Like, he's doing everything you want from an edge rusher.
Yeah.
Edge number two, I have Miles Garrett. Even though that one is a little tricky, I could have went, Judon, I could have went different places, but I did go with Garrett as the edge number two.
Yeah.
Linebacker, I think linebacker spots I put Michael Parsons at linebacker one. Just because his impact is crazy. His impact is without him, I don't think that Cowboys defense is playing that good. Honestly,
Yeah.
I just don't think they are. Um, Linebacker two, is Hassan Reddick a linebacker? I, I,
outside
Hassan
outside linebacker.
I
Yeah.
think he is. I put him at line or number two at linebacker. And then middle linebacker, I put Bobby Wagner because, he's Bobby Wagner. He's making plays every week. He's the
Yeah.
best in the league, in my opinion. Yeah. At corner number, this was hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, corner was hard. Corner was really difficult. But I think CB1 this year is Pat Surtain. I think so. I think Pat Surtain is playing outstanding. I think he's in his third year now, third year or second year, but he's playing great. I think he's the best corner in football, man. He's the most consistent.
Wow, that's what's up.
Yeah, I think he's the most consistent corner. All right, CB2. This one was difficult. It was between a lot of people. It was between Ramsey, which I don't like Ramsey that much, but you got to give him. It was between Ramsey. It was between Sauce Gardner, and it was between Darius Slay. But I'm going to say I put down Darius Slay just because Darius Slay, that whole entire defense has been playing great over there in Philadelphia. Darius
Yeah.
Slay is leading the secondary. He like him and Bradbury have been a great combo, and I think Darius Slay has been really consistent all year. So yeah, big play Slay at CB2. All right. Safeties. Now this is the one that I look forward to the most because as you know, I played safety in high school. I love safeties, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, my safeties. I had Minka Fitzpatrick on there because I think Minka is that ball hawk that will go tackle you too. He like obviously Nick Chubb is his father, but Minka is definitely number one safety in the league in my opinion.
Yeah.
And okay, I honestly like making this list. Grand Delpit came up a lot in my like just because Grand Delpit is a great tackler and a great ball hawk, kind of
Yeah.
sort of. But he's not all pro. He's not all pro. Absolutely not. I put Jordan Poyer for my strong safety. I think he's up there. And
Yeah.
honorable mention, I'll just say Devin McCourty. Not Devin McCourty. What's his name? No,
Justin Simmons?
Devin McCourty. I think from
Oh, McCourty.
yeah. I mean that guy's like 33 years old and he's playing like crazy. So
Yeah, he's been playing well for sure.
yeah. Then I kicker. I mean, I put Greg Joseph because what the heck? He has like 5-game winners this year, whatever. Greg Joseph, punter. I don't really know. I think I put Bojorquez because he's the Browns punter. So, and then return man, I put Turpin because he's been playing crazy. Like that's a guy like you said from the XFL, USFL. I'm not sure
Yeah.
which one he's from. But this
USFL.
a hungry player, man, a hungry dog. And you can see it on game day. He's getting his yards from that return. So that's my first team all pro. But I mean, yeah, that's my first team.
I agree with a lot of that. I would say for the honorable mention for the free safety, I would go Justin Simmons just because
Okay. Yep.
interceptions are up. I mean, obviously it doesn't rank super high when it comes to like tackles and stuff like that, but just because interception numbers. I would say corner. I might have to put I might put Slay, and then I might put I don't know, like I like Surtain. Well, I guess I don't love Surtain as much as some people. I'm not saying he hasn't played well, but I think it just like Sauce Gardner's just been like taking over the league by storm.
Yeah.
And I feel like
bro.
I would so I'd probably put Slay and Sauce. And then all the other ones I would agree with. For wide receiver, honorable mention, and this is just me personally, AJ Brown, bro. Like I know he's like, I think he ranks like 4th or 3rd in the league in receiving yards, but he's been like a different type of monster this year. Like AJ Brown has been like different this year. Kelsey obviously has been consistent. Mahomes, I think over 5,000 yards, on quarterback to do it so far this season. Yeah. I agree with that. Definitely agree with Jacobs. Would have put Saquon, if the what's it called? Like he had gotten a little bit more, in the last weeks like that. But yeah, and then line, I think you stated it pretty well around the board. Linemen, I would say Nick Bosa. I don't know. I even am a little wary to put Myles Garrett up there just because I don't know. I feel like I like Myles Garrett, but like I'm looking, you look at his stat line. Sometimes it's just like 1 sack, and that's his only tackle of the game. Yeah. It's just like I don't know. I mean, today he had 7, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying he doesn't he doesn't get the job done, but sometimes it just feels like he can only get to the quarterback. He can't stop the run game. He can't it's just like, I don't know. I feel like, and maybe that's just Joe Woods, maybe us needing to switch up Joe Woods' scheme. Not just always sending Myles Garrett to get the quarterback. Cause it's although yes, want those numbers, it's he can do so much more because he's so athletic. Yep. So that, but yeah, and then backer, you said Bobby Wagner. I saw a few numbers. I saw a few names that had some pretty were pretty impactful at the tackling game and stuff like that. Like Jacksonville's linebacker and stuff like that. I think Nick Bolden probably. I think maybe Nick Bolden just because Kansas plays so well, and just if you're the center of that defense, it's I mean Andy has 2 picks. The more I'm looking at stats, 2 picks, 2 sacks, 3 pass deflections and stuff. So I'm maybe even that. But yeah, I can understand why you pick Bobby Wagner. He stays consistent, all that type of stuff. But yeah, just I think I don't know. This year in the NFL felt a little I don't know, and maybe it's just because regular season's done, a little underwhelming in my opinion. I don't know. It's it was a fine season. Obviously we had some historic games. Justin Jefferson with the one-handed catch. Obviously we've had some really scary things happen as well. DeMar Hamlin, which we'll get to later. Yep. But it just feels I don't know. The season was maybe just because we're Browns fans. Maybe. Yeah, but it just I don't know. It's I felt it was the teams that weren't good, became good, and then towards the end of the season they started not being good again.
They're supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Dolphins, for example. It's like the Dolphins, for example.
Dolphins, yeah.
Exactly. Dolphins good at the beginning of the season, taking the league by storm, fall off at the end of the season. Giants, same thing. Yep, the Bears for a little bit. Bears were 3-1 or 2-1. They fell off. Jets fell off.
Even the Seahawks low key. They were 7-3. Now they're 7-8 or something. Or something.
Steelers, bad. They were good. They became good against Baltimore. I think Baltimore did the same thing too. Yeah. But maybe I'm wrong. But it's I mean, it just, I don't know. It just felt I don't know, the same teams are at the top, which, they kind of should be Bills, Chiefs, but it just, but a lot of not great records also squeezing into the playoffs as well, which is kind of you have 8 and 9 teams squeezing into the playoffs.
Come on, bro.
Multiple.
Yeah. I mean, it's just.
Yeah,
the season's been weird. It's been a really weird season for real. It's definitely been weird. And I forgot to mention my D tackles. My DT1 is definitely, I think Chris Jones is the best D tackle right now in the league. 14 sacks is crazy. It kind of is a little bit mad though. I don't understand how come Chris Jones has 14 sacks and how Myles Garrett has 16. But I'm pretty sure Chris Jones gets double team more than Myles Garrett because he's a D tackle and it's constantly center and guard.
It's
I
got to be
don't.
scheme, bro. It's got to
I
be
don't see
scheme.
him much better than have like way more than I don't know. Anyway, when you talk number two, I had Quinn Williams. I think he's playing great. I think he has
Oh,
like 13
yeah,
sacks. 13 is ridiculous. Like 13 sacks
absolutely.
is stupid. So him, Tyler Falas. He also had a lot of strip sacks and forced fumbles. So yeah, those are my like top two this year. But yeah, this like you said, it's been a really weird season. Just as a Browns fan, it's disappointing. Watching your team lose all the time. But yeah, not really much. Um, that was like that great this year. A couple things here and there, and then teams that should have been good were terrible. With teams that were terrible played good, and just like it was just random stuff. Like people getting fired. Like the
Yeah,
Broncos just somehow like playing like I don't know what's going on. Like it's just random teams in the playoffs and like the Vikings, like why are they that good all of a sudden? I don't understand. It's
yep,
just it's just been weird for her. It's just yeah, I don't know. Definitely a weird
yeah,
season. Man.
yeah. Um, who do you got? Who do you got kind of winning it all going into the playoffs? Little playoff prediction action.
Yeah, I think Chiefs are gonna win it probably just because they're Chiefs and this season already is weird enough, so why not make it even weirder? I
Yeah,
might make the Chiefs win the Super Bowl just because um I think have Mahomes just MVP of the Super Bowl or and all that and Andy Reid, gets his other ring. But I just yeah, I think Chiefs gonna go and I think they'll probably play Philadelphia. They'll probably play Philadelphia in the Super Bowl, but I
mm.
think Chiefs will pull out on top and win that Lombardi. So
I think that's pretty. Yeah, I think it's a um, pretty good guess. I would go. I just got to do it. The Bills, and I want the Bill. I like honestly. I want to see the Bills and Vikings play.
mm.
Like in the Super Bowl. I just
Rematch
want to
of
like,
that week 7 game or whatever.
yeah, like I don't, I'm not saying like the Vikings will make it all the way, but I don't know. It's just something about like the Bills. I mean, obviously have a good, pretty good secondary.
Yeah.
Um, and then the Vikings obviously receiving core. So the Bills have a great receiving core as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I want to see the Bills set up where they can win. And I don't know, like I don't want to really. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could see the Eagles making it. The Vikings and the Bills, they have so much firepower. Like you get such a high scoring Super Bowl there, and like I would just love to see the Bills win it for DeMar Hamlin. Honestly,
Yeah,
I would
that'd be awesome.
I would love to see that. Speaking of DeMar Hamlin, obviously, last Monday was when they played the game. DeMar Hamlin suffered cardiac arrest during the game.
Yeah.
And obviously it put him in the hospital. Super scary situation, leaving everybody in the league shook. What's your reaction now that you've had some time to kind of sit with it about just the whole DeMar Hamlin situation? Obviously, even though not the greatest situation, some great things have happened from it, like money getting raised for his charity,
Yep.
also coming around him. But obviously, there's this serious nature of like when you play football. I mean, yeah, you could say for any sport, but when you play football, you face a risk that very other few sports like take. So it's like,
Yeah.
what is your reaction to the whole situation? And even what was your initial reaction when you first saw it?
Yeah. I was sleeping at the time, woke up and looked at my phone and saw that, something happened and the player was down. I didn't know what was going on at first. I thought it was like an injury, normal injury, how normal injuries happen and but then when I saw that the game got suspended, I knew it was something serious. They found out it was DeMar and the situation is definitely scary. Um, I can only imagine what those guys are going through. His teammates. If I've had teammates, you've been my teammate before. To
Yeah.
see your brother go down like that, it's it's something you never want to see ever. I thought back to when I was a kid, playing. I had one of my teammates broke his neck in a game, and ambulance came out and yeah, shout out Marv, but ambulance came out and everything, and it was weird. As a kid, I don't remember it being as crazy or as scary as I do now. But yeah, ambulance came on the stretcher, all that. We ended up finishing the game later, but as an adult now, seeing this is just like wow, like 24 years old is young. That's really young, and then to have, cardiac arrest and have your heart stop on the field, that's crazy. I mean, I'm glad to see, the NFL or the Bills organization, the medical staff to, help DEMAR in that situation as soon as I could. Great to see the game being canceled because the game doesn't matter anymore at that point. It does not
Yeah,
matter if it finish that game. Doesn't matter. And you don't want to see that ever. And yeah, like you said, the charity got money, which is great to see. You love seeing that. As DEMAR, I'm sure waking up, and seeing, all the, support and love and hearing all the prayers and stuff. I'm sure it's definitely, meant a lot to him. It's a blessing, to see him, wake up and be able to talk to his friends and tweet out, how he's doing and stuff. It's a blessing for sure.
yeah,
It's just, yeah, man. It really puts like into perspective how much football players go through, like
yeah,
physically. Like football players get hit and stuff, but this is someone that's 24 years old. He's young, and to see that happen is just still crazy. And him being in a coma and all that, and to see him wake up and hear the news. Every time my phone went off and new news about DEMAR, I was excited. I was just praying to God. Something would happen that was positive for him and his family.
yeah,
And he's doing better, it looks like, and we can keep praying from here on out. That he gets back to full health, which is the main goal.
absolutely. Like you said, it's good thing the game was canceled because it's not even about football anymore at that point. It does put into
Yep.
perspective how much these players go through mentally, emotionally, physically. Um, yeah, it's crazy. Like when I was at the Cavs game, and then I heard about it and saw it later, and it's just absolutely scary and just crazy, honestly. And thank God that he's okay, and like you say, he send out tweets and stuff like that. Um, and it's just crazy, like how terrible this situation was or could have been, like already kind of was, but how much more could have been, how much good came out of it.
Right.
Like how much the league came together, how much people support the charity and supporting kids in need. Just a lot of people just even praying publicly, just seeing God work in that way, like just kind of showing his sovereignty over that and stuff like that, which is really cool. But yeah, it's like you said, it's much more than the game. I definitely think like I don't even know. It's just I think the NFL definitely did all the right steps. I'll say that. I'll give the NFL one because I feel like when you're not saying anything about how the NFL handled it, then they did a good job. Like nobody's ever going to be like the NFL did a good job handling this. Like, but
Yep.
they'll only say the NFL did a bad job handling it if
Right.
they did. But I
Right.
think the NFL did a great job of like informing people, rallying support, like doing the right thing, honestly. Because yeah, you can be like, yeah, they had to do it, but like they were fast with everything, and they made sure like, and players around the league showing love to them and stuff
Right.
like that. It's like that's the coolest thing ever to me. And it shows you even I had my little rant about the Browns earlier, but like just like during games, you get hot headed a little bit, you start trash talking, whatever. But after the whistle blows, it's always like good game,
Yep.
heck of a game, great competition. Like it's always like, even now, like I got my little thing out, whatever. Now it's like, it's just, I'm chilling now. Just like with the game too. It's like, yeah, it's real,
Yep.
but when you get outside those lines, it's like we're all like family. And
Yep.
you really saw that like displayed from other people in the league, which I thought was really cool. Like I think it definitely, sometimes I know I'm like, I don't want to see players like, always smiling at each other and stuff in like divisional games, rivalries and stuff. And yeah, I guess like, yeah, sometimes you do want the nastiness of the NFL back, but like in a certain way, it's like there's already too much hate. Like there's already too much hate like now. And it's like, when you think about it, football is a great game, but it's like just that, like, it's like a great game. Like I'm not delaying the significance of it or saying like it's just a game, because I know how irritating it can be to hear that. but like at the same time, like it's not life. Like again, like there was a reason why the game was postponed and like, or canceled. Like there's a reason why, because life is way more important than that. It goes outside of this. So I think it's great that the league rally around him and supported him. And I think it's also great how like they just actually distinguish, like, I don't know. One thing I will say, during the Bengals game, Joe Mixon, I don't think he made anything crazy or hard by this, but they said like because the game was canceled, if the Bengals lost something, that there'd be a coin toss to decide where they whatever. And he scored a touchdown, and the key flipped the imaginary coin and then kicked it. And I'm just thinking, like, bro, like seems a little like is that
it doesn't matter.
Exactly, like, bro, exactly, like you like I understand what you're trying to do, like we're about to win this game, like, we don't need a coin toss, but it's just like the reason why you would have had this coin toss is because of a like almost death, like the like almost situation that was close to death. It's like I think that was pretty, honestly, I think that was pretty classless, like, to be honest. I think
I don't like that.
I think that was a little classless. But again, the rest of the league showed a lot of love. And I love to see it. A lot of people praying before national anthems. I mean, the Bills kick return touchdown off the bat. I think that's gonna be one of those things. Those are gonna be one of those things that NFL Network, they're playing like years from now. Like I think of the Steve Gleason block punt. Like after New Orleans came back from Hurricane Katrina, I think of like that exact same like kind of scenario with the Buffalo situation. I feel like it has like the same sort of feel to it. So I feel like it was great to just like see history. Like I know when they're playing the NFL films back, the old games, they're gonna like be like the DeMar Hamlin situation, but then they're gonna show like that first touchdown, like all the energy, all the pent up like passion, and just like in one play, just like you get like the best result possible. Like it's really cool. So obviously continue prayers for DeMar Hamlin. So glad that he's doing a lot better in improved condition. And, I just, like you were saying, these guys go through so much. And I think even now, again, as I'm done, I need to have a lot more sympathy for these NFL players in a lot of ways, because they do have a lot going on. I mean, I can't I'll be real. I know I go on here and whatever, but I can't imagine like having to like work all week, having to deal with like my family, not that that's a burden, but like take care of my family, like do all that, and like have to perform like every week, and like leaving my Instagram comments on. Like if I get a cool picture and want to post, but we lost, people are gonna be in my comments like flaming me, like, bro, you guys lost. Yeah. Don't. It's just like mentally, it's like people base your worth based off their fantasy teams, based on what they feel. Like it's crazy. So like, I feel like you definitely need time to blow steam for sure. Like you need to be like, this team sucks. Like, but you really think about it at the end of things, and you're like, man, like it's okay. Like at the end of the day, like these guys are humans too, and like they make mistakes. And I mean, I commend them. So even the Browns, I apologize for how harsh I was earlier. Definitely the season was not the season that I wanted or envisioned at all. That's what the most frustrating thing is. But at the same time, I see you guys are trying, I see you guys are competing, and there was a lot of adversity this season that we fought through, and I'm just hoping that we can build back on it, and just do some great things next year. That's what I would say.
Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I guess, Browns, still the Browns, so. Browns are the Browns, man.
Yeah, Browns are the Browns. Hopefully that same phrase can't be said next year.
Hopefully, man.
But definitely, I think in the next few weeks, because the XFL season starts in the next month. So I want to tell you guys that are watching this on YouTube and stuff like that. We're like on the XFL page, I plan is going to be a lot more active. Definitely gonna like download the app, get the news like from it, post about it whenever I can. Because this is like, I feel like we can like really, because although Browns news is great, it's like when you're forming it around a team that is just so like has been so deflating, it's hard to want to like put out posts, put out stuff, because it's like
you kind of get like
it's just like whatever. But this is a whole new league starting. I mean, obviously it's rebranding. It's but it's really cool. It's starting again. So February 18th is when this league starts. So I even think I might even make the page today, honestly, and might get some posts rolling out and stuff like that. Because I think that would be really good. But yeah, y'all be on the lookout for some XFL news. And then the XFL season, when that ends, that's when the USFL season starts. So the cool thing is I can just change the page to USFL updates or whatever, change the tag, and then we can just go from one season to another, which I think is really cool. I mean, it could just and then when the Browns come back, we'll see. That's like, we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, whatever happens, happens.
Do you got any questions for your boy before we kind of get out this thing?
No, not really ask, man. Just keep them on the prayers, and I'm glad the Browns season's over. Honestly,
yeah, I think those are great two statements that have been made. Keep DEMAR in prayer, DEMAR Hamlin, and the Brown season is over. So thanks be to that. Thank you guys for riding with us the entire regular season. I wish there was another week of playoffs that we could do, but the Browns are the Browns. So
right.
But again, y'all, we're about to start a new XFL page. So if you guys can, we're gonna please follow that on Instagram. Might even make some uploads to YouTube. Honestly, I want to do a lot more like analysis in game with things. I would love to do that. So honestly, I might, because I really am passionate about like these like leagues and stuff like that. So I honestly might want to do like a lot of like in-depth analysis, breaking down film. I might want to do a lot of stuff like that.
Okay.
Because in the NFL, it's like everybody kind of does it, and it's hard to follow all 32 teams. But with these leagues, 8 teams, I mean, you're going to be able to break down 4 games and like go through like each team's news. You're going to be able to do that a lot. So I definitely be on the lookout, y'all. We got some big things. We got some big things planned, y'all. And I got the computer for the editing software, man. So
there we go.
Be on the lookout, y'all. XFL update channel coming up. Spring. We're just gonna cover a bunch of spring league ball, XFL into the USFL season. So be on the lookout for that, y'all. Again, thank you for rocking with us for the Cleveland Browns season. This season has been a disappointment, but hopefully we have not been so much. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching again. We'll be back when maybe draft news, maybe some off-season news, maybe something like that. But until then, we're going to be prepping for the XFL season, prepping for that news and stuff like that. So if you guys can drop any comments, maybe even if the XFL has any big signings or, there's anything really interesting that we should know about before that. And also, if there's anything about the Browns that you just want to say, just want to get out of your head, just like us. Rant and put it in the comments and we'll see those. But thank you guys again for watching. It's your boy David. It's your boy Q below. Thank y'all for rocking with us all season. The Browns with the 7-10 record to end off the year. A little disappointing, but I think we have somewhat of a bright future ahead of us. But again, we got to clean house. We got to. Gone. Joe Wood's gone. We got to get done. But thank y'all for rocking with us. We'll see y'all whenever the next episode is. We'll see y'all in the XFL episodes. We'll see.
Peace.